Hey, this is Senator, and you're listening to the Weekly Blizz, the weekly show on all things Blizzard.
Stay a while and listen.
5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
Leroy Jenkins!
Hello, Blizz fans! Thank you for tuning in tonight, guys. My name's Justin Tompkins. I'm joined tonight, as always, by Sean Messenger, a.k.a. Guaz, and Stefan Von Dossel, also known as Broteen.
That guy.
And together, guys, we make the Weekly Blizz. But real quick, before we dive into anywhere tonight, guys, we're going to start the show off right here where we left off. I'm not
gonna lie, I totally forgot.
It's that time again. Trivia time on the Weekly Blizz. Tonight's contestants will duke it out in a best-of-5 format. Each question will test your Blizzard knowledge. Be the first to answer and win a point. First to 3 points wins today's Trivia Time!
I totally forgot. Like, literally within 10 minutes, I totally forgot about that.
10 minutes I'm talking about it before.
Oh, man.
Literally
All right.
every single time I hear that.
I got
Yeah.
my hand on the button. Let's go.
There's a
All
button. Oh, wait. Should I get a button?
Okay, guys. First question.
Throw it out.
How many active Blizzard games are there currently?
6.
5.
Steph got it right. 5.
Oh, this is.
Would make 6, but it's not active yet.
Oh!
Boom. Delos,
Okay.
Starcraft, Hearthstone,
One
Heroes, Warcraft.
Next question. Who is Blizzard's CEO?
Oh, what's his name? What's his name?
Norheim?
What's his...
Is that who it is?
I think, yeah.
Boom!
That's it.
1-1.
I was like, shoot. I just saw a video with him in it, too. I was like, oh, his name.
Next question is, what came first,
Chicken.
chicken or the egg?
Both.
JJ.
Murky.
Seriously, though. What came first, StarCraft or Diablo?
Starcraft.
Diablo.
The correct answer is Diablo.
Shoot. Oh, he's going to beat me this week. No, it's not. It's not over.
It's best out of 5. Steph can make a comeback here. He just has to get the next 2 right.
It's fine. I'm going to get everyone right.
What class was added in this World of Warcraft expansion? Legion.
Demon Hunter.
Demon Hunter. What? That's not even fair.
Sean got it. Bam.
Dang.
Best out of 5.
What was the last question, just for good?
For
Good measure.
Hee-hees. Let's go. Blizz has canceled 10 games. What was the most recent game that was canceled?
Titan.
Titan. Oh.
Still would beat
Dang.
you. Still would beat you, son.
He's good, man. He's good.
Yeah.
Bam.
Alright, I'll see you guys later. I think I gotta go do...
Basket.
Big here.
Basket.
I'm just-
You're tied 1-1 through 2 weeks so far.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the keg's here, so I gotta head out.
Classic.
Classic routine.
Alright.
Hey, so back on topic, guys. Tonight we're talking esports. We're going to dive a little bit deeper into Heroes of the Dawn. We touched on it last week. Overwatch is back. It is live right now. We are not playing it
No, we're not.
because we're not in it.
Sean got me earlier. He did. He texted in our group chat. He's like, yes, I got it. I got it, guys. I'm like, oh, dude, that's awesome. And he's like, just kidding. That's what I would say if I did get it.
Got him good. Got him good.
I got
Yeah.
so hyped up. For nothing.
I was like, oh, Sean's in. I'm basically in, so. Oh,
It's like, yay. No. Go cry about it in the corner.
and in
Again.
other
Like every week.
small sidebar, the company that gave us the inspiration for this podcast turned 25 yesterday. What?
They're old.
25 years old. That's long for a gaming company. That's like ancient history, right?
They're
So-
like 4 years older than I am
pretty
right now.
Let's throw it over to their.
So
Let's throw it
Yeah.
over to their 25th anniversary
bow down.
video.
Right. So, yeah, let's check this out. They posted a pretty cool about this. Let's give it a watch here, guys.
Well,
Hi, everybody. I'm Mike
Seymour
Morheim,
Hain.
CEO and
Morheim.
co-founder of Blizzard Entertainment.
I'm Frank Pierce, Chief Development Officer and co-founder of Blizzard Entertainment.
Blizzard is celebrating its 25th anniversary, and we feel so grateful to all of our players for supporting us all of these years. We know we wouldn't be able to do what we do, what we've really enjoyed and loved doing all of these years without that support, and it really means a lot to us.
Good to meet you, man. What'd you think of that?
It was awesome. It was great.
Yeah, it was kind of kick-ass.
The memory that stands out most to me goes way back to one of our early interactions with our community, and that's the midnight launch for World of Warcraft.
Could you imagine being in that line?
oh my god.
When we went into the parking lot for the store where
Insane.
we were hosting, and there was just people everywhere. Line went around the building, line went around the parking lot, and it was truly a sign of things to come in terms of not only how massive our
God.
community can be, but how important our community is to us.
Are you excited for this expansion or what?
In the last 5 years,
Dude, we
we've
were there.
really
That was
produced
a
some of
BlizzCon
Blizzard's best games.
photo.
Look at World of Warcraft, what we've done with
We
Diablo
were at
3,
BlizzCon
StarCraft
once.
2, Heroes of the Storm, Hearthstone, Overwatch. I couldn't be more proud of what our team.
No kidding, though.
Been
They have,
creating.
like, in
You
the
know,
last 5
certainly-
years, just pumped out
create Great
games.
experiences.
It's great, though. I love every little bit of it.
The games.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Guys, I'm
think
trying
that
to enjoy this video.
those
Shut
are
up.
also a platform
Sorry, pal.
for the community that grows
Sidebar
around
commentary,
them.
not necessary.
I attended Heroes of the Dorm last year, and it was just amazing. And it's really cool to see so many people so enthusiastic, not about just playing our games now, but also viewing the best
of
in
the
the
Dorm.
world.
So
play our
good.
games.
So good.
The past 25 years have been incredible, but we're really excited about the future. We have, I think, some of the most talented developers. We're going to have some really awesome games to play in the future. So, once again, thank you for showing your support, for continuing to play
So
our
good.
games, and we hope to live up to the high expectations
Bow
that
down.
you guys have of us. I'm really excited to see what will happen in the next 25 years.
Yeah. Anyways, so
Good stuff.
Oh my god.
25th anniversary video they
Goosebumps,
released,
man.
and absolutely, dude, it's like just a little refresher, a little reminder of just like all the incredible things they've provided for us. That's why we have this show, because we want to talk about it. You know,
So I
Like,
play
it's
these great games.
so amped up. Whew. All right, guys, let's catch up on what's happened with each other in the past week. Start us off, Sean.
Let's see. Still not ranked. Almost there. Almost there.
So this plays just one of these days.
Yeah, it is hard to get the time to just grind that out, but I'm trying. And
Someday you'll get there.
Yeah.
It's okay, little guy.
I know. We touched on this briefly when we did part 2 of last week's show, that we had our first chair league match, Thunder Kitties. We were not victorious, but we played all right. We had to get
You let me down.
We had to get 2 subs because Steph wanted to like travel for some crap.
Yeah, just
I think
just
he was
left.
just, I think he was
I
just
left the
scared.
earth. I really
But I mean, the commentators loved my Stitches play, so I mean, I might as well just go pro.
did. So I hear I was shown the VOD,
Yes, I
and there
like,
was a comment. Wow, Guaz plays Stitches pretty well, or should I say G Waz?
no, they actually said it correctly, which was a shock that they actually said Gwaz instead of. I don't understand why people say Gwaz.
Yo,
But,
G Waz?
But
G-Waz?
yeah, so we have another Thunder Kitties match coming up Thursday, and you guys should totally watch that. It'll be at 9:00 Eastern, 6 Pacific on Twitch. You'll
Yeah,
have to go
watch
on
me
Chair League's website
Destroy.
to see who's casting it for us this week.
Yeah, it'll be on
But-
the caster's channel, so we're not
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, but other than that, Steph,
I'm gonna crush it.
How about you? How was your game?
My weekend gaming was pretty minuscule because I was gone most of the week. I left Thursday and I came back last night at like 1 a.m. I pulled into like my parents' house and then I drove back to school this morning. So that was really fun, waking up early and getting home late. But it was an amazing weekend. I was down at Mardi Gras. But I did manage to squeak in quite a bit of Hero League games. I had like
How'd you get all those beads?
Heard.
I had like first things first. I had like 10 placement matches left, and so I finished like 8 of them in one day, in one morning. Really, I just like spammed them. I was doing really well. You know, I beat a couple teams with rank 1s on them. I was playing a lot of like rank, like probably 2, 3 through 7 most of the day. I did pretty well. I won probably half the games there, and I was pretty much in almost every one of them, like very close games. So I felt really confident in how I was playing. That was like my first time playing Diablo for a lot of them, so that was pretty cool. Today I finally finished them. Not as good. The first one I played against a bunch of rank 1s, and I personally played okay. Our team was rolling them up until like the end of the game, and we were level 20, and then we finally like lost a big team fight, lost the Immortal. The Immortal's the one where the 2 guys fight in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I lost the Immortal, and they just kind of rolled our base. But we were up. We had everything down to like 1 keep, like just 1, and it had like this much life, and they just rolled through 1 lane and then took our core. It was like
Level 20 is like after you could just one bad team fight loss can end a game for you, or one bad team fight win
can win it. Yeah, it was kind of a bummer. I was a little disappointed, but I'm ranked 12, so I finally got placed. Rank 12 is not quite where I wanted to be, but I'm not mad about it.
No, dude,
I'm
it's
a little
good.
mad about it. But
Don't be upset. It's a shorter climb than I have to get to rank 1.
that's true. I don't know. I'll just gotta work on my play a little bit more, learn a little bit more about heroes, like more heroes, like
And-
get better with them.
And not bailing mid-match just because a keg is there.
Hey, that was, you know, circumstances, okay? Like, my brother was up, and we had a keg, and it just came, and my brother came. My brother was supposed to text me, he didn't text me, so I was, like, gaming, and then my brother walks in with 3 of his buddies, and they're like, Stephen, come on downstairs. I'm like, I have to go. Like, what am I supposed to do? Just, like, on my brother's birthday, just, like, let him wait for me to finish playing my quick match game to go not, you know, to just go drink a keg, which was pretty awesome. But, you know, things like that happen, okay? Such is life. I'm a person. And so, yeah, I was doing more of that last weekend down in New Orleans. I was down there for Mardi Gras with a whole bunch of friends from high school. There was like a group of like 15 of us, and that was an experience. And so my gaming experience for that is more gambling, and I didn't do well. I just want to let you know. I did pretty badly.
No. What did
Yeah.
they have, like cruise ship casinos down there or something like that, right?
I didn't go on one. I went to a pretty decent. No, it was pretty small. I mean, I'm used to like Fox Ridge, which actually has one of the biggest gambling floors in the North America. I think it has the biggest gambling floor in North America. But it was a pretty small casino. It was in New Orleans, like right near the Riverwalk there, not by the Mississippi. But yeah, I mean, we just went there for fun. So they had a really sweet looking buffet, but it was like $33, and I was like, I've already spent like all of my money. So I was taking it easy on the wallet as much as I could at the end of the trip. But
I can
tons of
imagine.
fun. A lot of friends went down, and it was a cool experience.
A lot of partying.
Oh my god, I'm
Lot of-
sick right now from that. Yeah, like it
But-
took a toll on me.
And how was the food down there? Like New Orleans is known for its food. Was it phenomenal? Was it
It was
everything?
in
it's
New Orleans, not New Orleans. Get it right.
It's Nolans, dude, and y'all didn't even know. Like, I mean, I didn't eat a ton of local food. I had a local like fried chicken chain like every day. Cane's. Oh my god! Anyone out there like ever try it? The cane sauce. I had Cane's like 4 to 5 days I was there. So, so my diet was like fried chicken, pizza, because it was just cheap and on Bourbon Street. And I say cheap, it really wasn't that cheap. And then I had beer as my 3rd food group.
It's pretty solid food
Yeah.
pyramid.
So I ate very healthy all weekend. That was an experience, but it was so much fun. I'm definitely sick. I slept on a floor in a hotel with like 7 other people. for 3 days. Like,
Listen, man, these are the best years of your life, right? So enjoy them.
I just want to call it out. Go Tigers! All right. So Justin, how was your week in gaming?
Oh man, well,
Slash gambling. Does that count too? I think.
I played a little Hero League, and that went backwards. So then I stopped playing Hero League. I worked on leveling up some more decks in Hearthstone. I'm trying to level up all the classes, and then after I do that, I will look into seeing what I need to purchase and what I need to do to get into that game some more. I'm really trying to play that a lot more now. We played Chair League on Thursday. Sean mentioned it. We got raffle stomped.
I heard you played very bad from
It
Sean.
wasn't that bad.
He said you were terrible.
I said you were terrible. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he did. He threw you under the bus the whole time.
I was he was our weak link,
Listen, I did not play well. I'll be honest.
Really? I'm surprised you didn't play Tyrande. So
I didn't.
I didn't even see she get banned. Well, the first one she didn't look like she got banned. You just didn't take her because you're like, I'm gonna play Murden as my first pick overall.
We didn't have anyone that could play Warrior. It was me.
No, don't worry. That's what I'm there for.
So, well, you weren't there. You abandoned us.
I tried.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't just you, Max too. So we had to scramble to find 2 people at the last minute.
Wah.
But it was all right. It was fun. Actually, honest to God, it was competitive at the start, and then we lost a couple of key team fights, and it snowballed from there. We weren't able to recover. And then we played Team League after, and that was a blast. So basically, fun, like whenever we have 5 people that are, you have to have a level 30 account. So when we got a 5 stack of 40s.
40 or 30?
It's 40. Hero League's 30.
Oh, okay.
I wanted Team League.
Seen you.
It's good practice for drafting, and it was a lot of fun, to be honest.
Awesome.
Even with Tyler, who hasn't played the game in forever, it was a lot of fun.
He was like,
Nice.
I think I might have to start playing again after
Dude,
after those team matches. That was fun.
A week later, we still haven't seen. He hasn't gotten back.
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
That's okay. He's the man, dude.
Yeah.
Get him in.
Other than that, guys, let's
Just get a 5v5 going later. Custom.
Let's catch up on the BattleNet news. So I don't have a bumper this week because I'm bad, and I apologize. But Steph, start us off.
All right. So the big announcement in WoW that I saw today was that we are now able to search through our achievements. Yay! No more having to click, tab this, tab that, tab this, tab that, tab this. Oh, this part of the meta, so you need this part, this part, this part. Yeah. No. You can search it now. Oh, like why this hasn't been a thing is beyond me. And other than that, they're just showing all the new sets and some of the different talents and things like that. But that's all really detail stuff. So I'm just going through an overview right now. And with Diablo, obviously the new patch has been out for a little while now, and people are just making guides and things like that. They haven't done any small hotfixes this week. I would like to say that I did find a really, really interesting article about the set dungeons. Yeah. And the making of them and what Blizzard's thought process was for what y'all's thought process was for
Louisiana.
I know what y'all's thought process was for making them games and making them dungeons and so it was really, really good article. I have it linked in the show notes so you guys can look at that later. It was really cool. A lot of insight onto what Blizzard, how their process works for making new things, like new content. So please check it out. It was really, really cool.
So I like that. So as I understand it, right, you were saying to me in the pre-show was you acquire the pieces, and then when you acquire all the pieces, you get to go try out the dungeon. Is that how that works?
Yes. And they're real gimmicky, and they have some cool mechanics and things like that you have to, navigate to make sure you, succeed in the set dungeon. And it's pretty rewarding. It's a lot of fun.
That's great, dude. It's tempting. All right.
Yes, it is. Super tempting.
That about chops that up, man.
Yeah, and I would like to say Civi did just post in chat. Tyler, he's thinking about playing, a little more Heroes. Get excited, y'all. All right. So yeah, that's what I got.
Dude, he better get in there.
Oh, please.
He knows what's good for him.
Yeah.
All right.
So as we're snowballing here, wasting time, I'll shoot. I'll shoot.
Oh wait,
into
did you
what's
guys get
happening.
snow?
Actually, we did get
Like actual snowballs? We got a lot of snow here.
We got a little bit.
We did not get a lot.
So anyway, if it's up to me to keep the show on track,
Off the rails.
So quickly, basically, not much happening in Hearthstone. A bunch of pros do like the new standard format news. A couple of them were saying, it's at least exciting in the sense that they are coming out with something new, but they can't really make a judgment yet until they see it. Fair enough.
Of course, yeah.
Fair enough. But for the most part, a lot of them are excited because it had started to get stale. Warcraft movie. So apparently there was a survey out, and a lot of people thought it was a scam, but I guess it wasn't.
I guess it wasn't.
Because
It was
basically
just half a
Blizzard was like testing the water about adding the World of Warcraft Ultimate Movie Edition, and what it is you buy a ticket, and then you buy a ticket for the movie, and you're entered into this into a pool, and if you win, this is really more for people who aren't playing the games, because if you win, you get all 5 expansions except for Legion. So you get the game, the original. You get BC, Lich King, Cataclysm, Pandaria, and Warlords. And you get a free month of game time, and you get an exclusive in-game item, which they haven't said what it is. But there's no definitive decision if they're actually going to do this.
Oh, please do that. That's a pretty exciting way to get people into the game if they were just thinking about trying it. Like, why not at that point? Like, oh man, it's free.
They're already speculating that the movie itself is going to bring a lot of. I mean, Legion itself is going to bring a lot of the old players back, but the movie they're expecting to bring in a lot of new players. So they're testing this out to see if it'll actually work. The big news of the week: Overwatch came back today.
Overwatch is back!
Yes. And
we can't play it!
And we're not in it.
I was going to say, maybe I'd be excited if I could play it.
Steven, next week, hopefully we'll have you on and you could talk about it since you're in it and I hate you for it. But we'll talk more about what came out in Overwatch today next week, because by then it'll be a week that the beta was back and we can get people's opinions and more videos and everything on it. But so far what did come out was there are so every time there's now a new progression style, and it's account wide. So you're not just like leveling up each hero, you're leveling up your account. And at each new level, you get it's like a prize pack sort of thing. And it could have anything from an icon, a player icon, to skins, to emotes for each hero, to sprays, which are like during the game, your hero could have like a can of spray paint and tag something.
What?
New voice lines. Excuse me.
I like it.
New victory poses at the end of the match if you win, and new highlight intros. So it adds a little flair to your plays of the game with new animated introductions for each hero.
I like it. I like it a lot.
The prize, like the pack that they give you at the end of the match, is kind of cool. Like, it's a box and it's shaking, and then it kind of like a light emits out of it. Honestly, kind of looks like Power Rangers every time they would go meet Zordon. They were just like beams of light. Basically looks like that.
Power Rangers.
And it shows you what it is. And if in the pack is something that you already own, it turns it into their currency, which you can use to buy skins, stuff like that for each hero.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then the 2 maps that came out. They came out with a new play mode, which is, it's kind of a combination of the last 2 game modes, and it's a best of 3 series now, and it gives you a location on the map, and you have to secure the payload or just control the area or whatever it is.
Whatever the objective is, yeah.
Yes, and it's a best of 3 series, so it'll go like that. So you will play 3 matches against the same team. And it came out with 2 new maps to go along with it. But so hopefully next week we'll have more information about how the new maps play out, how they actually are. I've seen some pictures already, and they do look pretty good and exciting. So I'm hoping that actual gameplay on those maps will be just as good as it looks. And even if it's just videos from what we'll see, but at least hopefully Steven, hopefully you can tell us more about how it actually is. Since again, I hate you. But
yeah, I mean, I just Chelsea said in chat that Vindry, one of my guildmates, got it. So that's cool. He's like
that's awesome.
19. How does he get it? What does he got that I don't got? You know what I got? I got Mardi Gras beats.
That's probably why.
You know what else I got? A second monitor, Justin.
That's probably why he got it.
He probably has a second monitor.
He's not a heathen like you, earning those beats. But other than that, like I said, next week we'll have a lot more on the beta coming back. And who knows, maybe they'll throw out some more keys. We never know. We can hope.
They'll never throw out more keys.
I imagine as we get closer and closer to the release.
Forever.
Yeah, probably not. From what I read back in October, and then I reread it again today, like a new post today, is that most of the keys went to popular streamers and YouTubers, with
like us.
A very low amount going to non-streamers. I don't know if it's true. It could just be somebody that was super salty about not getting a key. So who knows? But
if it is the case, I get it, because I mean it's that's how they're going to generate the most hype and most publicity for the game. Let's be.
What did you say? It has the 4th most viewers right now on Twitch.
Yeah, dude, I was on Twitch and I was at games. So, yeah, it was 4th.
For its first day back, so good for them. Other than that, Justin, to you, my friend.
Heroes released a little more info about the NA Spring Regional. It's going to be held in LA. It's at the end of the month, February 27th and 28th. Both days it'll start around 10 a.m. Pacific time, so that's 1 p.m. for everyone on the East Coast. If you are in Mountain Time or Central Time,
move.
Care about you. They don't advertise that information. There's going to be a 100-gram prize pool, which is pretty nice for a regional. All things considered, it's not like I think that's a decent chunk of money for just a regional.
Yeah, it'll probably be like 50 to the winner.
Yeah,
something like that.
How it was broke down. Yeah. The one kind of crappy thing about it is there's not going to be a live audience for it.
Yeah, that's pretty lame.
Dude,
I wish the live audience. We were sitting there. We were all like, "Thunder sticks."
I mean, not that I was gonna fly to LA for it, but I mean, when I first read that got me pretty. That tilted me, man.
You got to think as like a player, it's there's a lot of energy to feed off. Like when
of course there is, because people are all hyped up around you.
Yeah, and every time you make it, like when you're winning, and like that's got to be a big advantage in your favor. Is when the crowd's cheering, they're like you get a couple of kills and you win a team fight, and the crowd goes crazy. Just like it's like a snowball effect mentally.
Definitely.
So, it will be on twitch.tv/Blizz Heroes, so we can watch it. The other thing is, if you link your Battle.net account to Twitch while you're watching the stream, you're gonna get a new portrait in game.
It basically just says 2016.
Yeah, with like a little spring themed portrait.
I don't care. I'm still gonna get it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Because I'm me, and I want everything.
Like, what am I gonna do at work? Work? Okay.
Work.
I'm gonna be. I'll be streaming the games.
From it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
The other side from it is they haven't announced the casters yet for it, which is I feel like they need to get on that, because I mean these people have. I mean, I guess if they, I don't know. I just feel like.
But let's be real. It's gonna be either. It's gonna be either these people or a combination of Gilly, Zoya, Solid Jake, or Kubi.
Kubi, yeah, exactly. Get grubby.
Yeah.
Get grubby.
Maybe they're
grubby
trying to get a hold of us.
Crushed to that BlizzCon. I loved it.
Maybe they're trying to get a hold of us. We don't know.
Yeah, my casting skills are definitely not on point. I am the most tunnel person you've ever seen.
But if you guys do want to watch, there is a qualifier going on after the show. If you guys want to jump in there. It is being streamed on Twitch. It's the third qualifier for NA.
We should host it once we get out of.
And then I think Gilly's hosting it or casting it right now, right?
Yeah, I think Gilly's casting it.
So-
There's a couple matches I
Yeah.
think other people are casting it too, but
Because right now NA is a week behind Europe. So far Cloud9, Bob Ross Fan Club, Tempo Storm, and Cognitive have qualified. And then there's this qualifier, which is lasting 3 days, where the other ones were only like 1 to 2. And then there's an invitational, right, Justin?
I'm not 100% on that.
I think that's like if you don't get first or second, you get points, and then
oh, that's kind of cool.
however many points it is that is the requirement, go to the invitational, and that's your last chance to qualify for
Right?
regionals.
That,
What was
as I
that?
was gonna say, 8 teams go to regional, as I understand it, right?
Yeah, so I guess so then so at the invitational, the top 2 teams will go to regionals.
All right.
You mean my team, Thunder Kitties?
Thunder Kitties, we're on our
Thunder
way.
Kitties.
Yeah, we almost qualified. Never.
Other than that, let's move on to the topic of the week, guys. All right, guys. Today's big topic of the week is Heroes of the Dorm. It is back. It was announced last week. We touched on it a little bit, but I really want to go into more detail.
Should
Guys.
we throw it to the announcement video? I think that gets people hyped.
Oh, it was so good.
So, along with this, they released this announcement video that was just incredible. If you want to get hyped up for this event, you've got to watch this video.
Tingles.
Let's set it up.
Throw it
Let's do that
down.
right now.
Throw it down.
Drop the track. Picka, wow.
Yeah, I mean, they got a couple bad clips of me. It doesn't really look very good, in the video. It's not my best light, you could say, when I was, winning. Never. Again.
When it came down to the wire, it was actually really tough.
This is do or die
Fan is
right
such a
now.
boss.
Game number 5. Who is going to take this game to move on to get college tuition?
All tuition paid. It changes your life.
Do we know who casted this last year?
Michelle Morrow, I know.
This is a bloodbath.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
not
know.
familiar with any of the voices.
I don't know who cast it. I just know that she posted.
There's no event like Heroes of the Dorm.
Well, that was Fan talking a minute ago.
The announcer
Yeah,
said,
no, I mean, no,
"Oh, he's going
I mean, he was on the
for
winning
it."
team.
I don't know what that means, but this is amazing.
Yeah, I'm not
Heroes of
sure
the
who the
Dorm
caster
was
was.
really the first tournament of its kind.
The first college esports event to be broadcast live on ESPN2.
And it was so awesome, so amazing, so successful that we have to do it again.
It was fun television. Welcome to Heroes of the Dorm Grand Finals.
That lady from
It was
ESPN's like,
a
I
very
had
intense
no idea what was going
It
on.
was just like a
but
sense of
the
relief
energy
when we won.
was incredible.
Insane.
Betty came down, I hugged all my teammates.
I remember watching that, dude. It's still.
It was honestly the best experience.
It was
It
such a
makes me
big thing.
so proud to be part of an event like
Good.
Go to
It
the
was
Heroes
awesome.
of the Dorm website.
It was a big
register your
thing.
team right now. Be a part of it.
It looks like they may have enough damage to actually end this game right now.
I don't know if
Moorheim.
the court in time.
More him on the court.
Yeah, he beat me to it. Sean beat me to it.
So there you go, guys. Like, if you're in college, make your team. Register now. Go win. And then we can say
I'll skip
that
ahead to it.
we knew you.
Let's touch on it real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
That's lamped up. Guys, if you're a college student right now, if you're listening to this and you are a college student, go to heroesofthedorm.com. You can be a full-time student. You can be a part-time student. It doesn't matter. As long as you go to a 4-year school or a university in the US of A or Canada, you can make a team
Wait,
and
wait,
be
wait, wait.
this.
Wait. Slow back. Why do I? Canada?
Yeah.
Canada? How do
it's-
they even go to school with all the polar bears always walking around? This is
But-
scary stuff.
But guys, make sure if you are in school, make sure you get on it because registration is closing soon, February 18th.
February 18th, yeah.
Get on it if you are in school. If
All
not,
my buddies
see if you can still
trying.
register.
One man
register
team.
for school now.
One man team.
And then
One
go.
man team. I'll play by myself. I don't need anybody else. I'm ranked 12, dude.
Sub, and you can make a team. You can do it. All right.
I'm ranked 12. I'm fine.
Let's circle back, okay?
I'll solo.
So, Heroes last year was a massive success. It was basically springboarded this game. It was right before open beta came out. It's what, like, I played in the technical alpha, and I was like, all right, well, that was fun for like a minute, and then I stopped playing. This got me back into the game, and I haven't stopped playing since. All right. It was last year's event was won by UC Berkeley. The finals, ESPN2, and it inspired so many people to start playing Heroes. Like that's when
that's when I started playing it.
That's
when
yeah.
started playing. You know,
I was in the alpha also, and it was Heroes of the Dorm. That's like, yo, I'm playing this. And then BlizzCon. But I mean, still, it was like I need to get in on this.
So.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I just wish this was around when we were in school, Justin.
Yeah, you know, when dinosaurs roamed the earth? You know, that was a while ago, guys. Calm down.
Burn.
Listen here, you youngin'.
y'all youngins think you can do whatever y'all want. And you know what? Y'all ain't got nothing on me. I got experience. No, don't talk to me like that. I have experience. I also say y'all now.
So it also generated a lot of controversy last year when it aired on ESPN2. There was a lot of Twitter hate. A lot of people out there, like, what is this video games on my sports channel? But
you know what's ridiculous is that ESPN...
ESPN2.
Yeah.
They have a spelling bee on there.
Exactly. They have a spelling bee. They have a food eating competition. And y'all are going to get tilted. Now I'm saying y'all. You guys are going to get tilted about a video game. Dude. Like, let's pump the brakes. You know, fix your lives. If that's what you're getting mad about, fix your lives.
Fix your lives. Fix y'all lives.
People just need stuff to be angry about. That's like literally what the conclusion I've come to. They just. I mean,
you're not wrong.
So,
but I thought it was a great event. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Watching it and just got right in there. Started playing like the next day. I saw it. I'm like, what is this game? And then I'm like, here's the stuff. Blizzard keeps sending me stuff about this. They're like, play this game. I'm like, I don't know about that. Worth every bit. I love the game. It's very fun.
It is.
Super fun.
Absolutely.
So we're playing with Sean on Stitches, JV at best.
Stitches NA. But yeah. So online quals are going to be February 20th through March 6th. Now we can't watch any of that, right, Justin? That won't be streamed or anything?
I don't believe so, no.
That would be awesome if it was, but I mean, you guys can watch me one later on in the tournament.
I'm not 100% sure if it might, maybe the people who are playing will be able to stream it, but probably.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but then you'll only really get to see one side of the match. Who knows? I mean, you know, if they stream Chair League, I'm sure
they might be able to figure something out. Yeah, we'll see.
So it's coming up. It is coming up soon.
The trying to break it down from like the hundreds of teams, thousands of teams that are trying to get into the final 64. So it might be. Who knows? We'll see. I as far as I know, no, but maybe.
Who knows?
All the bracket play though is going to be streamed on Twitch. That's all something we can all view.
Yes, Peter Brooks. Yeah, guess what he's trying to play now? He's going to try some Heroes.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
Throw it down.
Yes, Peter.
Dude,
Get
man,
it.
You got to play with us.
All right. No, so much fun.
But speaking of bracket play, keep this moving along. So online quals are the February 20th through March 6th, and then from there they'll sort out their bracket. March 19th starts the round of 64, and it is going to get going.
Right y'all bracket. Right y'all bracket.
March 19th, round of 64. March 20th, round of 32. Take a few days. March 26th, round of 16. March 27th, round of 8. And then we get to the best time of it, the Heroic 4, April 9th.
All right, not going to lie, the Heroic 4.
I can't wait. Grand Finals the next day, April 10th.
I think they could come up with a better name. than Heroic 4.
What do you
I'm
need?
a little
the
disappointed.
That's
in
the
that.
best name. What do you need?
4 was copyrighted and taken already, so
I know, but like Heroes of the Storm, Heroic, I don't know.
I love
feel
it.
like they could come up with something like super cool.
They did.
Heroic 4. Yay, it's the Heroic 4. Go team.
And
We can go give them lots of hugs and sunflowers. Like, I don't know.
Listen,
I feel like there's
when
much better things to
listen, when you
say.
go ham on the core, then you can pick the name, okay?
when going ham was trending on Twitter.
Oh my. Yeah, I always go ham on the core. Clearly,
Well, either way,
I'm ranked 12.
despite some people not liking the name, I can't wait for it. I can't wait to watch.
Oh, I can't wait for it. I just
all
like
of
the name.
this, and then so the earlier rounds of the bracket are going to be on television and Twitch, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
You guys like Justin's New York Mets hat? Like that's all you see. He's crying right now because of Steph.
I'm on the cheese train now. I totally agree.
Oh my god, the cheese! Listen, we're on a train and the cheese train is going over.
Sean's giving lots of
The
hugs.
cheese train is
Lots of hugs
leaving,
to the Heroic 4.
and we ain't even got a train.
It's almost Valentine's
This
Day.
is why
Ready
why
for
we can't get through
party,
the
get
show
nice.
efficiently because of Steph.
Tell me I don't get sidetracked. I don't.
The train has crashed.
Sorry.
Okay, let's get this
Cheese
train.
train's
Let's get
crashed.
this train back. So,
I know.
am I correct? Am I correct in this? So, the
Can you
earlier.
slash hugging heroes? I didn't know you
Oh
could do that.
my god!
The Heroic 4.
I'm about to just
Oh,
like
man.
mute Steph.
What,
So,
am I distracting?
for the third time,
Serious?
am I correct in this? The earlier
Dude, I'm
rounds
trying to
of
get
the
us some fried
brackets
chicken right now, dude. You want some? No,
are on
I'm sorry. I'm just
ESPN3
kidding.
and Twitch. Is that how it's working?
So, the early rounds are going to be on ESPN3, which is ESPN's streaming service. They're going to be on Twitch, and they're going to be on the YouTube gaming service.
ESPN 3 is pretty good. Actually, I've used it before to watch some events. Like, it's
The-
very consistent.
Yeah.
The final weekend, which is the Heroic 4,
Yay, the Heroic 4.
finals, will be
Oh, man.
ESPN2.
Oh, boy.
So, if you don't get
Golly.
and you are one of those millennial cord cutters, you won't
Sucks
get
to be you.
watch. Yeah.
Go
So
to
stop
somebody's
being
house.
a cord cutter and being progressive. No, just kidding.
Yeah, go be
Stop being financially.
non-progressive. Stop being the cutting edge.
Or just go on like the million streaming sites that you can still watch TV on.
Just watch the Heroic.
I'm not condoning it, but you can do it.
Can we always say it like
Um,
that?
If it will make you keep going with the show, then yes, we can.
All right, wait. So what are we watching in a couple weeks? Is that?
A Heroic 4. Ho ho!
Mickey Mouse is now sponsored.
All right.
Yes,
No.
Disney now bought it. So anyway,
Disney
so
owns ESPN, so it's like
yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Well, see, the way I see
we'll
it
be
is it's
there.
like the Final 4, the Frozen 4, like
Frozen
F
4.
and F. Like they work off each other. Heroic 4.
Not
I
so
think
much.
I think they can like the Fatal 4, or like something like that. Like something with F and F. You know,
You're onto
it keeps that theme. I just thought about it. You know,
Yeah.
I'm,
I think
I'm
you're
a
onto something.
genius.
Fatal 4 would have been a lot better.
Well, you know what?
Fatal
You know
4,
what?
oh.
Put in a ticket with Blizzard and let's see if it gets answered.
All right, dude. I will. I 100%
Yes.
will, dude.
10 days later, thank you for sending us a ticket. If you the service that you were given today, please really fill out this survey here at blizzard.battle.net.com.
Can't handle the voice.
So those of you watching, yes, if you are a cord cutter, go to somebody's house that has ESPN2. Go watch it. Find it online. It is
What-
going to be huge.
What
There
will
is
they be watching?
there-
Can you repeat that again?
no. they are putting up more than $500,000 in tuition. Like that is what all the 100 and something schools, 100 and something teams are going to be competing for. That's great. Let me tell you.
That's awesome.
I wish I was still in school because every month when I look at my bank account, I'm like, oh, where did this money go? Oh, that's right, my student loans.
Oh, that.
I wish they had this competition then. Even if I won like a little bit, I'd love
So
it.
it's that much less you had to pay off.
Exactly. So, I love though the fact that Blizzard does this. Like they did it with
Oh, it's so cool.
They did it with Hearthstone. I mean, last year was definitely the first with Heroes of the Dorm, and then they did it with Hearthstone. And now the Heroes of the Dorm, is coming back again. I'm sure they're going to keep doing it. I'm sure there'll be an Overwatch tournament.
It's so good though. It's such a good idea.
It is great
It
because
just gets so much interest.
I mean, I don't know the numbers, like the demographics of age that play these games, but we all know, we all played these games. Steph, you're still in college. We all played these games throughout school.
Oh yeah, all the time.
So it's nice that they're giving something back to those players.
It really
that
helps me focus on my schoolwork.
So it's nice that they're giving something back to those players, that have been playing their games while still doing not just full-time school, because you can, even if you're a part-time student, you can register for this. So it is just, it really does show like the human side of Blizzard when they do stuff like this.
Yeah. Dude, for sure.
So
I love it.
Essentially, each player is going to take home $75,000 in tuition money. It's stretched out over their career. So if your student loans are essentially like 150, it's only going to cover half of them. But
still,
the fact of the matter is it's incredible that they're doing this.
Yeah, that's true.
Other thing that's going on for Blizzard, they did it last year too, but I want to shine a little light on it because I didn't know that they did this. They're doing a bracket challenge.
Oh, here we go. Can we drum roll?
It's the e-sport version of... You're going to be drumming for a little bit. It's the e-sport version. Just keep going, though. Don't stop. Is the e-sports
Don't
version...
quit. Never surrender.
Basketball tournament.
I'm in the Fatal 4.
And...
If my green screen wasn't up, I'd grab my drumsticks.
Join it on there. You can't make a bracket yet because obviously the 64 teams haven't been decided. But you're going to be able to fill out a bracket on their website. They're going to put you in a pool with everyone else that fills one out, and whoever has the most accurate bracket is going to win $10,000.
I'm sorry, how much?
$10,000. You know how much more that is?
That's over 9,000.
All
for
right,
the Frozen 4.
I mean, still $10,000 for
heroic 4.
Literally,
I fucked that up.
all you have to do is say, UC Berkeley is going to go all the way out. That's not what I'm saying, but that's all you have to do, and you can win $10,000. That's crazy.
It'll cost you.
It doesn't cost you anything.
Nope, it's free.
Besides,
it's free money.
Internet service.
Your time. Time is worth more than anything.
That's phenomenal.
You're going to be able to fill out a bracket. You can share your bracket with your friends. I'm sure you'll be able to tweet it on the Twitter. You'll be able to share it on your Facebook.
What's a tweeter?
Brackets.
Tweet it on the Twitter.
Tweety bird. That being said, drum roll, please. The Weekly Blizz is proud to introduce its first podcast contest.
All right, that was a team
I like
pose over there. I liked it.
Next week, I'll actually have my drumsticks out. I'll bring my snare over. We'll do some real drum rolls.
Oh my god.
We'll do that for the whoever wins this bracket.
Yes, I like it.
All right, so what are we doing for this bracket? Give me the deets.
Let me explain it.
Spit them deets.
We're going to have a separate pool, separate from the Heroes of the Dorm pool. All our fans, all our listeners, all our viewers can fill out a bracket. Either, I haven't set up the complete logistics of it, either we're going to have you fill out on the Blizzard site the bracket, and then you'll share it with us, and we'll post it onto our website where it's all viewable. Everyone can see what everyone's bracket is. Or we'll make one we'll make a document that's able to be filled out and sent to us again, and we'll post them all so they're publicly viewed, so you can all see how it's all being scored and how everyone's bracket is, and you keep track of scores for yourself. We'll keep track of a leaderboard throughout the month as the contest goes on, and the scoring.
As soon as I win, guys, it'll be cool. I'm so pumped for you to buy me tickets.
It's gonna be based on the Yahoo NCAA tournament scoring. So the first round picks will be worth 1 point, and the second round picks will be worth 2, then 4, then 8, then 16, and if you pick the winner, that's worth 32 points. Essentially, each round because it's harder to get the right pick because all those more and more teams will be eliminated.
Yeah.
Are worth twice as much as the previous round. That's the idea.
If you don't understand it, if you've never done a tournament before, we actually put this live. We will explain it more, and you can always ask us also.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know that there's some.
You can send us an email.
Yeah, exactly. I know there's some people watching that have never filled out a bracket or.
Oh, Chelsea's
sports.
like, I won my NCAA bracket challenge past 3 years. What are you talking about?
That's true. I know Chelsea's the number one bracket master, but
Chelsea Sports.
Hashtag Chelsea Sports.
Hashtag Chelsea
Or
Sports.
at Chelsea Sports on Twitter or chelseasports@gmail.com.
Yeah, not that Chelsea Sports. That's a soccer club.
So
football club. But yes,
it'll probably be like we'll make up the bracket. You guys can download it, fill it out, send it back to us, and then we'll keep everything posted when we get our. Justin said it'll be on our website, so I guess we'll have our website up. And,
we'll figure it out.
But yeah, so that'll be fun. And you guys
What's the reward, huh?
You guys, if you win, ready, we will buy you 2 Warcraft movie tickets.
Boom. Watch the flick.
So yeah, whoever wins, you let us know where you want to see the movie. Obviously, we'll buy the tickets, send them to you, unless you live like the state over, like Chelsea. We'll bring them there.
Might even get a hand-delivered ticket.
Yeah, I'm saying things that Justin's gonna do.
Meet the crew, Justin.
For all jobs. Hashtag.
But yes, so there is something that you guys will be competing for. I know it's not $10,000. You can do that also. And you know what? Actually, if you win $10,000 in their bracket and we buy you movie tickets, I hate you.
Come on. Throw us a bone over here.
Yeah. Buy your own tickets. Maybe buy us some tickets if that's what happens. No,
yes.
but in all honesty.
We confused Chelsea.
Yeah, when
Chelsea Sports, what?
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
So this is our first challenge, first bracket, first interaction with the fans that you guys can do with us. So it should be pretty fun.
Who picked the finals of the NCAA tournament last year with the winner? This guy. Who's going to win Here's the Dorm bracket challenge? This guy, because I am a winner.
Who won my sister's NCAA bracket? I did.
Well, that was your sister's bracket.
She would send me a picture at work. She's like, "Who do you think?" I filled out her bracket for her, sent it back to her. She put it in, and she won. So you're welcome.
She get money?
You're welcome for it. Yeah, and she gave me a part of it. So you're welcome.
That's the spirit.
My history of NCAA tournament brackets.
Win.
Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. I've gotten second times than I can count, which is usually just, well, here's your money back.
Yeah. I had UConn winning a couple years ago. I had last year's bracket. I think I had last year's finals.
But
I'm pretty successful. Very successful, actually, because, like I said, I'm a winner, and I'm not in the heroic 4, but I'm all right.
We'll have our own bracket. We won't be in the bracket with everybody.
No.
Because I'm not buying you tickets, Steph.
We'll have
if you win.
Yeah.
I'm not buying you anything.
we'll post them publicly.
You buy me like 10 tickets if I win, because I'm better than you.
I'll give you a shout out if you win.
Oh, all right. Wait, why would they not want to play against us? Of course they want to play against us. So I can buy tickets for myself.
So moving on. I'm excited for Heroes of the Dorm. I love that they're giving something back to the community, not just the players, but those of us that are out of college, just not in college, or just want to watch. It is nice really that they're giving back to everybody. They're not just isolating a select group. It's all of us. I love that Blizzard's doing that. Blizzard, I love you. Throw me a beta key. And so those are my thoughts. I'm excited. I'm excited to watch it.
Oh,
I know we'll probably be up at Justin's house watching it.
Absolutely, on the big screen, on the Jumbotron.
Yeah, on the Jumbotron.
Yeah, I'll probably have it on my second monitor, which is pretty
While
sweet.
Playing Heroes of the Dorm or rating.
How do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about Heroes of the Dorm coming back?
Dude, I love it. So, as a kid, I was entranced with the NCAA tournament. I would get the little bracket out of Sports Illustrated. I'd rip it out. I'd fill it out. I didn't know what teams I was picking. I didn't care. I just liked the idea that you could fill out this empty bracket and kind of see how it worked out. You know, as an adult and as a huge Syracuse basketball fan, I still love it, even though Syracuse is not.
So you
great.
can walk home.
Whatever.
I am home.
I still love the NCAA tournament. I fill out a bracket every year. I always enter myself in at least one pool. It's a lot of fun, and anyone can enjoy it. It doesn't take any skill. It's just picking names out of a hat, basically. It's so random. Even though they seed the teams, it's like, yeah, the number one seeds usually make it to the end, but there's always a little chaos in between. I love it. But what I like about Heroes
number
of the
sevens
in
in
comparison
UConn.
to the NCAA tournament is that at the end of the NCAA tournament, the kids also got out of it was exposure and you know the glory of winning. These kids are going to get that, plus they're going to get tuition.
That's
And
huge.
That's an incredible precedent to set. They started. They got the ball rolling for this. Now it's time for these other institutions to look at that
and see what's up, dude,
and see what they can do.
Yeah.
You know, I read something today about Heroes of the Dorm coming back, and it was talking about people's uproar about it being on ESPN2, and the title of the article was "They don't need your approval," and throughout the article, that's basically what it was saying is, you know, Blizzard is doing this, not just Blizzard, but esports in general is doing this. It's getting in the mainstream, and for all of you that are hating on it, they really don't care. They don't need your approval. How big it's
love the spirit.
They love how big it's gotten, and then they start doing this where they give back to the community. So, I love it.
I think I read that too. Yeah, I think I remember reading that too. The other thing I wanted to mention was, like in that basketball tournament, a lot of kids get drafted higher than they probably should because they perform really well in the tournament. Yeah. And I don't want to say this is what happened to Fan, but the same idea happens. This is extra exposure for these kids on a national level.
Yeah.
For people to see them. And that's like Fan, his coming out party was Heroes of the Dorm. Next thing you know, he's on Cloud 9 winning BlizzCon. Okay? This is huge for these kids.
Yeah.
Potentially, if they're really good on these winning teams, there's an opportunity for them to get on a professional team and have a future playing this game.
Absolutely.
And you know what? Not just that though, because I can't remember the name. I should look this up. But one of Fan's teammates was recently hired by Blizzard. So it also just shows it's like, you know, not only am I, you know, I went to school for this, I'm passionate about the company also. So that's awesome. That opened the door for him to
absolutely.
He got to meet all of them there, you know. So that opened the door for him to get this job right out of college. Also,
it's huge. Absolutely, I agree.
So not only do they pay for his school, now they give him a paycheck every week. So
boom,
GG to this guy.
Life.
So long story short, for me, it's great for the kids. It's great for the game. It's going to grow the game. It's a ton of positive publicity for the game. It brings attention to it. It's like it gets people who didn't know it existed asking about it and like, wow, this looks really fun, and hopping in the game and seeing what it's about. Not everyone sticks, but the people that do, it generates more people for the community. It's a positive thing.
Yep.
Those are that basically wraps up my thoughts on it. I'm so stoked that it's coming back. I cannot wait for it.
And touching on though, like giving publicity to the game, think about Echo Fox. You know, Rick Fox, he started really watching esports because of his son. So you think about these people that it's like, oh, Dad, put on ESPN2 to watch the Heroic Four. Oh. And then I'm not saying everybody's Rick Fox, but you know, like it does give that exposure to Blizzard games, esports in general.
Absolutely.
That you know, it keeps spreading out just like that, and it's amazing. Steph, how do you think? How do you feel?
Oh, I absolutely love it. I probably won't be playing in it because I don't really know anybody at my school that plays Heroes, really, that is still in school with me because I'm a senior
enrolled.
and they all graduated. Oh, word!
Get Justin's sister on your team.
Yo, I'm ranked 12, dude. I'm good. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to win this. No, but very, very cool. Really exciting. I watched it on ESPN2 last year. That's totally what got me into Heroes. I was like, flipping through channels. ESPN's one of my go-tos. So, naturally I'll check ESPN2 if ESPN's busy and or on commercial or whatever. And like I checked it, I was like, what is this game? Like it looks like, kind of like League of Legends. Like it looks pretty cool. Then I'm like looking at the characters. I'm like, is that Thrall? Like, you know what I mean? Like, who are these people? Like Uther? Like what? Yeah, so that was a really cool experience to watch that, and I ended up watching like all the games, and all the games I could at least, and it was super exciting. I totally wanted to be, playing it. So I think it was beta at that point, wasn't it, or was it fully out?
Beta. It was beta then.
Yeah. So then I was able to get into the beta. Like really, obviously, I think it was a public beta, but I was like, yeah, I'm totally gonna go play this game because I'd seen advertisements for it, whatever, seen people playing. I was like, not my thing, but went right in, absolutely loved it from like the first game. I love the way it plays. I loved everything about it. So, not everything, but most things about it. So I went from there. I think it's really cool that Blizzard is, getting to reach students and not just professional gamers with like their funding, and it's really cool to see their support for like the younger people that have a hard time paying for school and things like that because they're playing Heroes of the Storm. So I mean, I guess it's a little payback, but no, it's a really good thing. I'm glad Blizzard's doing it. So
no, it's huge. It's really important. What they're doing is powerful, and like I said, it's an incredible precedent to set. And I hope that, like I said, the other industries take notice and start doing stuff like this. It's important.
And to everybody watching, listening, remember, if your own opinions about any of this, send us an email about it, or
nice.
when the hold on, when the VODs are on YouTube, leave a comment about it too. Just give us some interaction with how you guys feel about it.
I want to hear your opinion.
Exactly. So,
what a wonderful segue, guys! If you want to share your opinion with us, you can email us at theweeklyblizz@gmail.com. You can tweet at us at weeklyblizz. You can leave us a voicemail with your lovely voice at 805-666-BLIZZ. That's 805-666-2549. Guys, I also want to mention, if you like the show, you can leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. You're going to help us bump up the ladder. It's really important for us. It's going to generate us more listeners, and we're going to get to share our show with more people just like you. Other than that, let's hear where we can reach the hosts. Sean, where can we find you?
At Sean_Mess on one of those. Instagram. At Sean Mess on Twitter. Shout out to one of the best looking editors I know, Daniel. And shout out to my sister. Happy 30th birthday. You're old. I love you. And I wanted to do another shout out. Can't remember who it was to. All of you.
Oh, it's adorable.
All of you. Justin?
You can find me at powerup_JT, where I tweet about everything, mostly Blizzard stuff, though. I do tweet about sports ball if you have any interest in that, people.
Sports ball.
Which encompasses all sports. You can follow me on Twitch, where I'll stream at twitch.tv/bags. My schedule's pretty irregular, but I'm always on there. I play a little music in the background. I jam. I chat with whoever's in there if they're willing to chat back and forth with me. Usually I have someone on Skype to play with, so it's not just a lonely dude playing video games. I want to give a shout out to my boy Peter Brooks. Thank you for tuning in again, brother. And I want to give a shout out to all my old I say old guildies, but you're still my guildies, for faithfully watching the show every Tuesday. Guys, I love you. Thank you.
Yes, and Peter, thank you also for being convinced to get into Heroes.
Yes, do it.
You gotta let us know when it's done downloading, and we'll get your battle tag. We'll play with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You can smack talk with me, I
want to give a shout out to my family. They've been downloading the show, watching the show, digesting it in different formats.
True MVPs.
You got MVP. You my boy Blue.
Von Miller who? Nah, Tompkins clan.
Other than that, Steph, where can you be found, man?
You can find me on Twitter at powerup_protein. I'm sorry, I have not been active on Twitter this past week. I have just had a whirlwind of, things to do. What with going to Nolans for a trip and whatnot. But no, shout out to you guys for giving me a shout out last week when I had, issues on Tuesday and you guys re-recorded. I was listening to it last night. I was like, hey, that's me. Like, thanks, guys. And as always, shout out to the guildies in chat and everyone in chat right now. It's really cool that you guys are, tuning into our show. We really appreciate it. Yeah, that's what I got. I don't really have too much. I'm just got home last night really early, so just
Mardi Gras. Too much fun.
Yeah. Oh, and then I got back and I had class this morning, and then I had then I had a project that I worked on this afternoon till like 7, and I was like,
if any of you guys, talking about those of you interacting in chat, if you have a suggestion of or something that you want us to talk about, like Peter just asked us, talk about Demon Hunters. Please do it. Please ask us in chat, send us an email, even if it's just like,
make a note.
Hey, talk about, so and so. We will make a note. We'll make a show about it, and it helps us, and it helps because we know that what you guys want to listen to. So
absolutely,
that helps us. Also, I forgot twitch.tv/Gwozz, GHWOZZ is where I'll be streaming all my gamings.
Hold the phone.
Gamings.
When I do stream, I stream under the name Protein the Am on Twitch. So I usually stream once or twice a week. So I'll have to get more regular times down.
Also known as Protein in the AM, no spaces.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
Basically. All right, let's wrap this up.
Let's tie a bow on this bad boy. Guys, the music used in the intro for the Weekly Blizz was created by Kevin MacLeod. You can find this song and others on his site, incompetech.com. The Weekly Blizz is part of the Power Up Network. It is the only show on the Power Up Network so far, but stay tuned. We're developing future content, I promise.
We are. You can watch the VOD of this show on YouTube anytime you want by typing the Weekly Blizz into your search bar. Touch on that. If you want to make it easier to find us on YouTube, please subscribe on there. Once we have, I forget the number, 100 subscribers, 100 subscribers, we can have our custom URL. So you can just go youtube.com/weeklyblizz or Power Up Network. So please go on there, subscribe. Watch us live on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern every week on twitch.tv/Power Up Network.
And you can follow us on Twitter at The Weekly Blizz, of course. And again, if you want to contact us, please email us at theweeklyblizz@gmail.com or leave a voicemail at 805-666-BLIZZ. That's 805-666-2549. Yes, I'm looking at the sheet because, yes, I don't have it off the top of my head. Because, yes, I'm very tired.
Stay tuned. Give us some time, and we will try to set up some custom games with viewers. If you want, jump in there. Let's get some matches going. It'll be fun.
Did it last week. Last week.
It was a lot of fun.
And I did DC.
Yeah.
Subscribe. If you can read backwards, guys. Subscribe.
No, it's not backwards. It's right.
That is it for the week. We will see you all next week. Bye.
So...
You know, the world could always use more heroes.